All right, my name is Mark. Happy birthday, Charltons. Nice to be playing here at Charlton's for the third time, my third time playing here. And thank you for those of you who are watching in person, or if you're tuning into the live stream over there, or watching this on YouTube after the fact over here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start off with a song that I wrote in 1998. It's one of my shorter songs because this was originally going to be part of a big suite like Billy Joel's Scenes from an Italian Restaurant. It was gonna be a little intro and then the part of the song that you're about to hear, and then another part of the song that I never finished, and then something else, but it just seemed like too much, so I just decided to take this little part of the song and make it a song of its own. I had a crush on two girls with the same first name, and the song was going to be called Two Girls of the Same Name, but that never came to fruition. So that's why this song is so short. This was going to be part of it. I decided to call this part of the song Comfort in You, and I have only ever played this live once before, and its one and only live performance is officially available to download off a box set of mine called Demos, Live Stuff, and Other Odds and Ends. I played this song in March of 2000 the last time. You were there? All right, here's Comfort in You. I'm gonna shut up now and play it. Things are not going well with my life right now. My love life isn't really going well. Let me start that verse again. Things are not going well with my life right now. My love life isn't really going well. When will this all end in my favor? When's my angel coming down to save me from hell? When I find comfort in you, you touch me like you never knew. One look in your eyes and then I lose my train of thought. But it's hard sometimes when I see you with him. Well, I've been to Harry's, Como's, and Rocky Bull. The Dealereto's house was not too bad. Isn't regal, but social rejection is something that I've always had. Then I find comfort in you. You touch me like you never knew. Every day you greet me, then you say goodbye to me. I think you're mine till I see you in his arms. Thank you. All right, we're gonna jump ahead to my fourth album, creatively titled Volume 4. A song I wrote in 2011, and it's kind of funny how I'm old enough now that I've written some songs that were relevant, obviously, at the time I wrote them, about whatever was going on at the particular time. And then they kind of outgrew that relevancy and then became relevant again about something else. This is a pretty straightforward song about a friend that I had a bit of a run-in with, and now it makes me think of somebody else. So anyway, this is called Dear Friend, parentheses, Can You Hear Me? Oh, I've never played this one live before. This is a world premiere, by the way. Sitting with you. What can I do to make it right? Can you throw me a bone and let me know? No, this isn't over yet. Oh, please let it be true, dear friend. Dear friend, can you hear me?
Yeah! How do you like your monitor?
It's good, yeah.
You like it? You want more or less of anything else?
I think I'm good for now. Thank you, though.
How do you like the fan? If it's where you want it?
It feels great, yeah.
Okay. Now, if you want to crank it up, it's on the lowest setting. It's really strong.
Get that hair flying.
I'll let you know, yeah. I hope the breeze shows up in the video.
It looks like Aerosmith from back here. Yeah. It's great. It's great.
All right, this is another song. We're gonna go back to, what album is this on? It's on my third album, called Volume 3, and I wrote this one in 1999, and it's one of my longest songs, and it's another one that it was relevant and then wasn't and then was again, and I don't think I've played this live since July 7th, 2000, so I guess it's been 20 years and 4 days. This is called Nobody Came. Sitting alone in the dark, I saw them out there tonight. Please don't let that be them. I'll never do it again. I disappeared into thin air, yet they came rolling down and found me. I slipped away without a trace. I thought I felt death's cold embrace. Those pigeons went and bit the bullet, appealed to a higher power. Why did you jump the gun? You're leaving me on the run. Now I've got nothing but time to wait till it all comes crashing down. Where did I go wrong? I let it go on way too long, but nobody came. Nobody came. Nobody came to pull the rug out from under me and take my life. Nobody came this week to strip away my freedom. Nobody came this time. Nobody came for me at all to take my life away. I let this get out of hand somehow, slip like sand through my fingers. What if you hadn't lied? It almost seems justified. I thought I was a goner. My time had run out. I admit I lost all control, but none of you got my soul. 'Cause nobody came to take it away. Nobody came this time today. Nobody came to take it away at all. Right here I'm gonna stay. Nobody came for me. Nobody came to ask me questions. Nobody came this time. Nobody followed through for you, assuming you even let them know in the first place. And if this seems mean, and if this seems bitter, I believe I remember. Didn't you say more power to me? Didn't you say the talent's running through me? At this point you can't do a bloody thing to me now. If all I do is take the pen and paper, talking it over, some promised resolution. You said that twice. I didn't have to pay the price. Now I am this intoxicated grin, thinking and laughing to myself, I never did get the drop. Looks like I came out on top. Oh yeah, 'cause nobody came. Nobody came. Looks like once and for all the good guy finally triumphed over you. Nobody came this week to take away my freedom. Nobody came for me. Nobody followed through for you. Strip off your raincoat, throw down your umbrella, and let the rain come falling down. 'Cause you ain't never felt the rain, my friend, until you feel it run down your back. Nobody came. Probably expensive, especially to Lennon and McCartney's estate. So I'm normally singing Let It Be right now, but I won't do that, 'cause I don't want anyone to come for me. See what I did there? Thank you. I must be nervous. I did not need to wear this harmonica for that song. I never took it off. And I realized it when I was halfway through the first verse of this 47-minute song.
Interpolate. I've never heard that in a song.
Oh, really?
That was awesome. Love you, Mom.
All right, we're going to jump ahead back to my fourth album, Volume 4, with a song I wrote in 2018, and it's one of my favorite stories to tell. It's a classic case of, I just made some lemonade. Thank you for giving me the main ingredient. I'm a member of a private group on Facebook called BOSS, B-O-S-S, which stands for Becoming One Supportive Society. And it's basically a nicer version of regular Facebook. It's just a lot of, it's thousands of people, a lot of just being positive and supporting each other, and there's the rules, the few rules are no talking politics, no offensive jokes, no memes, just be real positive and help each other when you're sad, and sounds like a nice idea. And I had not posted a single solitary thing in Boss for like the first year and a half of me being in that group. And then one night, I went live in the group doing what I sometimes do at home and on my regular Facebook page, which is just play a whole bunch of songs. And then I was about 5 or 6 songs in, and I noticed that the feed had crapped out on me, and it turned out that an admin had pulled the plug and cut my feed, because there was a rule that I wasn't aware of, that all live feeds had to be pre-approved by admin and couldn't exceed 15 minutes. So I couldn't help but feel deflated. So I finally did something. I finally came out of my shell and did something cool in this group that was supposed to be a supportive group all about positivity, and the very first thing I ever do in the group, I get the plug pulled on me. And so I wrote this song very quickly in the span of a couple of days, and this is a song about that. And a couple days after that, I got that same admin's blessing to go live in Boss for a whopping 15-minute superset. I played the song. I didn't tell the story because I didn't have time, because I had 15 minutes. But this is a song, and I will play this every time I play in the Boss group. This is on Volume 4, my 4th album, like I said, and this is called I'll Come Back. Let me check my tuning. Sound good? You were nodding. Okay. You can try to silence me, and from time to time you might succeed. But what you fail to see is my resiliency. Take your shot, fire at will. Tear me down, I'll just rebuild. You'll see me again. There's no if, but when. I'll come back, and I'll be stronger than ever. I'll return, and I'll be even better. You won't silence this voice. I tend to make more noise when people try to shut me up unfairly. Don't look that much to me like one supportive society. I refuse to yield. Did you think how I feel? I'll come back, and I'll be stronger than ever. I'll return, and I'll be even better. I don't mean to offend, but know that in the end, you won't get to pull the plug on me. Disappointed and deflated, angry and undone, I finally come out of my shell. I wasn't harming anyone. I'll come back, and I'll be stronger than ever. I'll return, and I'll be even better. I'll come back, and Thank you. All right, we're gonna go back to my first album. Yes. Good guess. I should have said Volume A. Cool, thank you. I think we're good. This is one of my favorites. And this was one of the few that I wrote in one sitting on the roof of the house that I grew up in. This is called Can't Stop Thinking of You. Oh, we're doing better on time than I thought.
Keep playing. Yeah, it's way ahead of schedule.
All right, we're gonna jump ahead to 2015, I think is when I wrote this. This is on another one from Volume 4, an album that I'm so proud of. I think 2 and 4 are my favorites. I recorded 1, 2, and 3 kind of at the same time. Then I did 4 a couple years ago. I thought 2 was the peak of my songwriting, but I'm really, really proud of Volume 4. The set list is heavy on songs from Volume 4. This is called Chasing a Ghost. Well, I don't know what I'm looking for, but I won't rest till I find it. Something's out there, and I'm wanting more. Always just barely behind it. Deep down, I don't seem to mind it. I'm creating an idealized, perfect version of them, based on fragments that I would find. Little valuable gems, what awaits around the bend. The power in the mystery may be what drives me the most. I'm fixating on a figment, chasing a ghost. What's really being said about me? And behind closed doors, it's a natural curiosity to want to find out the score and what was kept from me before. Well, what's really being said about me in the places you won't show? You tend to find the most honesty if you think it won't be known. No need to soften the blow. The worst case scenarios keep me on edge and tear me up the most. I can't just turn it off, can't just give up the ghost. Here comes the rush of the river, putting me to the test, and I don't know if I'll pass. What if there's a chink in the armor? What if there's a snake in the grass? This is where the pedal steel solo happens on the album. Sounds really cool. More pedal steel is happening here. Of the river, putting me to the test, like I said all those years ago. In my world of suspicion and sadness, uncertainty and woe, what can I say about all this that can possibly be said? So much torment, so much torture, with these thoughts in my head. Sometimes I see red, sometimes I let it fuel me. I relax and let it be fun, but then I dwell on that 8% and treat it like a full 100, and it makes me feel undone. I get bursts of tranquility where I can sit back and just coast. There are brief, refreshing moments when I don't care about the ghost. That one was a world premiere too, never before played live. A lot of stuff on Volume 4 had never been played live before, part of the reason why I'm playing so much of it. Harmonica time again.
Are you done?
Nope.
Okay. I saw you crouching. No, don't stop.
I was just switching harmonicas. All right, this is a song. The songs on these albums show up in the order that I wrote them. And this is track number 2 off Volume 1, which means it is my second song. I stopped playing this pretty quickly after I wrote it because my best friend didn't like the song and kind of convinced me that it was bad, and I believed him. But since then I've tinkered with it a tiny bit. I lowered the key and I added harmonica, and I think it's something slightly tolerable now. The original live version of it that he hated so much is officially released on a box set of mine called Demos, Live Stuff, and Other Odds and Ends. And you can hear a nice little live version from 1996, the year I wrote the song. You'll hear 15-year-old me. I was 15 in 1996. You can do the math. Born in 1981. I have a big birthday next year. This is called Darling. Oh, darling, I can't say how much I care, oh darling, how my heart breaks when you're not there, oh darling. I'm complete since you are here, oh darling, oh darling. And when I see you smiling and your overwhelming beauty, oh how I long to be with you for the rest of my life. Oh, love me. All I want is you forever, want me. All I need is you, my love, hear me. Only you can satisfy me, reach me. Oh, take me. Oh, day after day I marvel at your ebullience. You can take me places I've never even seen before. Oh, come on, my dear, just open up your heart and let me in your world. Oh, darling. All right, thank you. Okay.
Yeah. Remember, it's funny, I'm going to do like 60 seconds of one song. That was awesome. Hold on a minute. Don't pull out yet. Okay, you're good.
All right. This is a song, we're going to go back to volume 4, and this is about, it may sound like this is directed at just one person, but this was actually a composite of 3 people. I wish I could name them, because this is an angry song. I'd love to name names. One of them lives pretty much across the street. Oh, did I say that in my outside voice? I think I just did. Live, over there and over there and over there. Anyway. They'll probably be oblivious anyway. On the album, it sounds quite different. I was going for a very Arcade Fire type feel with a lot of new agey instruments and reverb on the vocals, and there's also a demo version which appears on my box set, demos, live stuff, and other odds and ends, which sounds a lot closer to this version that you're about to hear. This is called Retaliation. I'm not the only one who sometimes doesn't know what he feels. I'm not the only one, not without his quirks. You talk about me like I am not even of your species, and you're so superior. It doesn't make me dumb. It doesn't make me an idiot. It doesn't make me anything but me. Somehow lesser if I'm not understood. You play around with facts and you exaggerate your stories to make yourself look good. I am not that dense. I'm sure as hell not oblivious. I deserve more credit. I'm sick and tired of being underestimated. I know more than you think. I've been condescended to and denigrated. Are you trying to make my self-esteem shrink? I'm sick of being thought of with disdain. I'm more with it than you think. I'm no worse than you. I'm just the same, and you won't tear me down or push me to the brink. Do you even know what the hell you meant when you said that I see and feel things on a different emotional realm? Oh yeah. I've soared through lots of challenges and overcome some hurdles that would make you overwhelmed. I just blew away your limited perception. How do you like me now? I'm not hopeless, I'm not worthless, I'm not the names you call me. I'm not hopeless, I'm not worthless, I'm not the names you call me. I'm not hopeless, I'm not worthless, I'm not the names you call me. I'm not hopeless, I'm not worthless, I'm not the names you call me. Thank you. I always feel a little weird doing that last part a cappella, because I have not ended any other songs that way.
That's awesome.
I directed the verse across the street where that individual lives.
Good for you.
I think he heard you.
Why do you assume it's a he? All right.
Uh-oh.
And now you're good. You're good. I thought you were done.
Okay, 2 more.
No rush. I just thought you were done.
Oh, no problem. Thank you.
Yeah. You sound great, by the way.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for making us sound good. All right. This is a song. I think it's on volume 3. Yeah, and I've only ever played this live once before, and I like it. I'm surprised I've played it so seldom. The melody to the verse came so easily. I wonder to this day if I plagiarized it or it just kind of rolled off the tongue, the musical tongue. And this is a story. It's pretty straightforward, and it's a story that I haven't told people often, especially my parents. Maybe you'll understand why. This is called God's Angel, and I hope I don't foul it up. I haven't played this in a while. Whoops, let me start that again. It wasn't Christmas Eve that I started to sing. Christmas Day back in '95, all the stores were closed down. Put on my coat to take a walk, to make a smile from my frown. Stepped out the door, lonely, cold and dark. Not a creature was stirring. The wind was blowing, my vision blurring. Empty, not a soul in sight. Everyone was home now. I had to go back and face them, but I didn't know how. I slipped and fell on a patch of ice. I laid there feeling broken. No existence was sensed, no words were spoken. God sends his angels to heal those in need. For the cold they warm, for the lame they heal, for the hungry they feed. I stood on top of the mountain of snow. I turned and saw the headlights. It was with me like a ghost that had come out of the night. Sat in his car and talked a while. Explained my situation. He was surprised to see me, expressed his captivation. Sends his angels to heal those in need. For the cold they warm, for the lame they heal, for the hungry they feed. God bless the angels who come when the time is right. They find a soul in the valley of the shadow of death and guide them towards the light. We both felt better after having talked. Felt like it was a new day. We said good luck and shook hands, and we were both on our way. Was that a dream, or could that have been divine intervention? 10 seconds later, turned around, the car was gone. God sends his angels to heal those in need. For the cold they warm, for the lame they heal, for the hungry they feed. God bless the angels who come when the time is right. They find a soul in the valley of the shadow of death and guide them toward the light. I saw God's angel.
Great.
Thank you. So basically I got in a complete stranger's car. I was a little hesitant to share that story, after it happened. But I thought it was a cool story, I was feeling sad and so was he, and we talked and we helped each other out. All right, last one. I think this is the last track off of Volume 2. And I haven't played this one in a while. I don't play this live very often because it's a sing-along. And even if you've never heard the chorus before, you'll be able to join in by the end when I go a cappella and put everybody on the spot and I make them sing. But if nobody sings, I feel like a dingle dork. So that's why I am hesitant to play it live, but I really like it. And so we'll see. This is another one of my longer songs. Thank you for listening to me. And thank you for watching over there, over there, over there, and all over here. This is called The Last Laugh. I was down on the dumps on a July afternoon, sitting by the phone. What have I done wrong this time, I asked, sitting all alone. Trying to make some sense of it all, my heart was ripped and torn. For every time I've held a rose, I've only felt the thorn. Now the summer from hell was over, and it started to get cold. You were still the great deceiver, but it was getting really old. There are not too many people who would stand beside you now. You put me through the ring of fire, but I survived somehow. And I'm by no means ready to give up on life just yet. Before we end this drama, there's just one last thing I get. I'm gonna have the last laugh tonight. I'm gonna have the last laugh tonight. I'm gonna have closely, but it was too little, too late. The milk was spilled and you were crying, but the damage had been done. Don't think that you have gained anything, don't think that you have won. Can't believe I'm saying all this. You used to be a friend. We had such a great thing going, thought it would last till the end. You were always nice and friendly. Isn't it a shame? Just look at what you've done now. You're ruining your name. You say you've learned your lesson, but that's not where it's at. Too bad it had to end like this, but then whose fault is that? I'm gonna have the last laugh tonight. I'm gonna have the last laugh tonight. I'm gonna have the last laugh tonight. I got this feeling of relief from my head down to my toes. It's a chapter of my life that I finally get to close. I'm gonna have the last laugh tonight. I'm gonna have the last laugh tonight. I'm gonna have the last laugh tonight. I got it now. I thought you'd become honest, then I noticed from afar the love you said you weren't ready for was hiding in the car. I'm looking out the window, seeing you two standing arm in arm. I'm glad you're far away now, you can't do any more harm. But that lasted almost 2 short months, and they would see the change. I gave you one last chance, but found that you were still the same. I called and you said you had to go right now. You didn't have a choice. Called back a little later, hoping for the machine, and was surprised to hear your voice. Well, I hung up and made the big decision, right there and right then. Decided I'd be stupid if I was to make the same mistake again. I'm gonna have the last laugh tonight. I'm gonna have the last laugh tonight. I'm gonna have the last laugh tonight. You've been paying attention to the chorus. I'm gonna sing a little pre-chorus after this instrumental. Then it's all you. See how long we can do this. For the first time in a long time, I got something to smile about. Goodbye, good luck. Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. I'm gonna have the last laugh tonight. 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 Keep it going. I'm gonna have the last laugh tonight. I'm gonna have the last laugh tonight. I'm gonna have the last laugh tonight. I'm gonna have the last laugh. Gonna have the last. I said goodbye forever. You're beautiful, but I don't trust you. And you. Thank you for having the last laugh with me tonight. I'll see you the next 2 weekends in a row, and I'll be back to play with Jason. Thank you for listening to me.
That was amazing.
Thank you very much.